Today's video, it's about this guy, John Malcolm Thorpe Fleming Jack Churchill, also known as Mad Jack. He fought World War II, but unlike other soldiers, he didn't use firearms. He used a sword and a bow, like a badass, or some mythical creature of a fantasy book. He didn't just fight a war with a sword. He led troops with a sword in his hand, like a maniac. He won battles with it. One time, he captured 49 Germans. There are records of it. He used to say, any officer who goes into action without a sword is improperly dressed. And that's not all! He also had a bagpipe. He used to walk around playing his bagpipe to get in the mood of war, because everyone dying around him, it was not enough. And on the Battle of El Epinay in France, he gave a sign for his troops to attack by shooting someone with an arrow. Let's try to imagine that. You're a soldier on the path of a bloody battle. And then you hear a bagpipe and you think, what the f? But that's okay. You keep going. But then an arrow sweeps by, hitting the chest of another soldier. At this point, you just go like, how are we gonna beat them? They got freaking Legolas on the other side! At some point, he got captured in a battle over a fort. Point 612 was a fort. And he was the only one captured. The other 6 that were with him, they were badly injured, so they just left him there. And the other 4 couldn't even get to the place where he was. And when he was captured, he was playing Will You No Come Again in his bagpipe. He was taken to Berlin to be questioned. A sword? A bow? How did you do it? I'm impressed. And then he was sent to a concentration camp. The most horrifying place on earth. He escaped. And then he was caught again and sent to another concentration camp, which he also escaped. And then he just walked like 240 kilometers. This was happening in Europe, so I'm gonna keep the kilometers. He walked all the way to Italy with barely any food. There he was finally rescued. At this point of the story, he was really pissed off because he lost most of the war on a concentration camp. Looking for some action, he went to Asia to keep fighting the war. But when he got there, as we all know, the war was over. That's when he coined the famous phrase, if it wasn't for those damn Yanks, we could have kept the war going for another 10 years. And that's the story of Mad Jack. One crazy motherfucker.